Hey everyone, picture this. In one corner, you've got the gray wolf, the heavyweight champ of the wild, a powerful and strategic predator built for teamwork and endurance. In the other corner, the fox, small, sly, and lightning fast, the ultimate escape artist of the animal kingdom. Sounds like a classic underdog story, right? But don't let size fool you, because when it comes to survival, brains and agility often steal the show. Think of it like a heavyweight boxer squaring off against a clever ninja. One packs serious power, the other relies on speed and smarts. I remember watching a fox slip right past a much bigger predator with moves so smooth it looked like magic. So today, we're breaking down everything from size and strength to hunting tactics and weaponry to find out who really wins this wild showdown. Stick around, because the answer might surprise you. 1. Size and strength, when the big bad wolf meets the sly little fox. Okay, let's be honest, this matchup isn't exactly a fair fight when it comes to pure size and muscle. The gray wolf is the heavyweight champion of the wild, tipping the scales between 80 and 100 pounds and stretching up to 6 feet from nose to tail. Imagine a linebacker rocking a thick furry coat, ready to tackle anything in its path. Now, the fox, think of it as the featherweight ninja in this battle. Most red foxes weigh in at just 8 to 15 pounds and measure about 3 feet long, tail included. It's like putting a Harley-Davidson side by side with a scooter, both cool, but built for totally different rides. Expert take, if this were a straight-up, two-to-two showdown, the fox wouldn't last a minute. But don't forget, nature plays by more than just muscle and size. Brains and cleverness are huge players in this game. 2. Speed and agility, endurance hunter versus escape artist. Gray wolves are the ultimate endurance athletes of the wild. They can trot 4 miles on end without breaking a sweat and hit speeds up to 35 miles per hour when it really counts. Picture them as the marathon runners of the forest, built to keep going and going with serious stamina. Now, foxes, they're like stealthy ninjas on the move. They can sprint up to 30 miles per hour, make lightning-fast sharp turns, and slip through tiny holes and thick brush where even the fastest wolves just can't follow. It's like watching a master escape artist in action. Fun fact, did you know a fox can jump over 6 feet straight up? That's perfect for dodging predators or snatching a bird midair. Talk about acrobatics in the animal kingdom. 3. Hunting style pack power versus solo strategy. When it comes to teamwork, wolves are the all-stars of the animal kingdom. Their hunts are like perfectly executed football plays, flanking, chasing, and ambushing with military precision. These guys don't just go after small game. They've taken down moose, elk, and even bison. Talk about heavyweight champions in the hunting league. Now, foxes, they're the ultimate lone wolves, or should I say, lone foxes. Their style is all about stealth, surprise, and lightning-fast precision. They'll quietly stalk a rabbit, then pounce with the grace of a ninja cat, disappearing into the shadows before you can even blink. It's a solo mission every time, and they're masters at it. My take. Wolves bring the power of the team, but foxes rely on brains and stealth, proving there's more than one way to win in the wild. 4. Weapons of the wild, bite versus bite. When it comes to raw jaw power, the gray wolf is packing serious heat. Their bite force clocks in at around 1,200 psi. That's enough to crush bones like they're twigs. Those teeth aren't just for show, they're designed for ripping, shredding, and holding on to big prey like elk or deer. Imagine a steel trap wrapped in fur. Foxes, they've got sharp little teeth too, but their bite force is way lighter, around 100 psi, perfect for catching rodents and birds, but definitely not made for going toe-to-toe with the big dogs. Think of it like trying to take down a grizzly with a pocket knife. Not the best plan. My take. The wolf's bite is all about brute strength, while the fox relies on quick strikes and clever tactics to make a meal out of smaller snacks. 5. Final verdict, who takes the crown? If you locked these two in a cage, the wolf would be the clear champion, bigger, tougher, and built for serious, no-nonsense combat. Think of the wolf as the heavyweight fighter ready to throw down and dominate. But here's the kicker, the fox's real power lies in its smarts, speed, and slick moves. It's like comparing a battle-hardened soldier to a sneaky spy. Totally different skill sets, totally different game plans. My take. The wolf might win the brawl, but the fox always wins the great escape. That's the magic of nature. Everyone has their own unique way to survive and thrive. And that's exactly what makes this wild showdown so fascinating. Main diet: what's on the menu? Gray wolves are the top dogs when it comes to hunting big meals. Their diet mostly includes large mammals like deer, elk, moose, and sometimes even bison. These guys are built for teamwork, coordinating pack hunts to take down prey much bigger than themselves. Think of them as nature's ultimate hunters with a serious appetite for the big stuff. Foxes, they're way more flexible foodies. Their menu is like a wild buffet: small mammals like rabbits and rodents, birds, insects, fruits, and even leftovers from bigger predators. Foxes are opportunists, using their cleverness to grab whatever they can find. It's like they've got the ultimate snack hack in the wild. My take: wolves go big or go home, while foxes master the art of quick bites and clever foraging. Both have figured out their own delicious niche in the wild. Brains of the battle: who's the smarter survivor? When it comes to smarts, both the gray wolf and the fox bring some serious brainpower to the table, but in very different ways. Wolves are like the masterminds of the wilderness. They rely on teamwork, communication, and strategy to outsmart their prey and protect their pack. Think of them as the CEOs of cooperation, planning coordinated hunts and complex social dynamics that keep the whole crew safe and fed. Foxes, on the other hand, are the clever solo operators. Their intelligence shines in problem-solving and adaptability. Need to sneak past a predator or find food in tough conditions? The fox is your go-to. They're quick thinkers, using stealth, cunning, and creativity to navigate challenges on their own. Imagine a crafty solo entrepreneur always ready to pivot. My take: wolves win the brains for teamwork award, while foxes take home the trophy for solo smarts and adaptability. Both are brilliant in their own wild way. Are they dangerous to humans? So, should you be worried about running into a gray wolf or a fox? Here's the scoop: wolves generally steer clear of people. They're shy creatures that prefer to keep their distance unless they're desperate or feel seriously threatened. Think of them as the ultimate introverts of the wild, best admired from afar. Foxes, they're even more low-key around humans. These little tricksters usually avoid us altogether and are more likely to be spotted sneaking around your backyard looking for a snack than causing any trouble. My take: both animals are more interested in surviving than starting a showdown with humans. Just respect their space, and you'll keep the wild and the wonder alive. Should you keep them as pets? Thinking about having a gray wolf or a fox as a pet? Well, here's the honest truth from someone who knows the wild world. Gray wolves are incredible animals, but they are wild through and through. Their instincts, energy, and social needs don't mix well with life in your living room. Plus, they need space to roam and a whole pack to feel at home, something most of us just can't provide. Foxes might seem cute and clever, but don't be fooled. They're still wild animals with strong natural behaviors like marking territory and digging. Some people do keep domesticated foxes, but it's a big responsibility that requires special permits and a lot of care. My take: leave these amazing creatures where they belong in the wild. Instead, enjoy watching their antics from a safe distance. After all, some animals are meant to stay wild, and that's what makes them so special. Gray wolf, nature's fierce long-distance runner. When it comes to life in the wild, the gray wolf isn't just a powerful predator, it's a survivor with serious stamina. But even the toughest fur-coated warrior has a clock ticking in the background. Lifespan in the wild: on average, a gray wolf will roam the forests, tundra, or mountains for 6 to 8 action-packed years. That's if they manage to dodge bullets, avoid serious injuries, and steer clear of nasty diseases. A few lucky and smart wolves might even reach 10 years in the wild, basically the equivalent of a grandparent in wolf years. Lifespan in captivity zoos or wildlife reserves. Take away the dangers of hunting, injury, and food shortages, and you've got a whole new ball game. In well-managed sanctuaries or zoos, wolves can live up to 12 to 14 years, and some exceptional individuals even beat that. No predators, regular meals, and zero frostbite. Yeah, wolves don't mind the cushy life every now and then. What cuts life short for a gray wolf? Unfortunately, nature and humans don't always play fair. Here are the biggest threats to their longevity. Conflict with humans: from illegal hunting to habitat loss, people pose a major risk to wild wolves. Dangerous hunts, wolves take on large prey like moose and elk. One bad move, and a kick or antler could end the hunt, and the hunter. Disease and parasites, in the wild, there's no vet on call. A single infection or parasite can bring down even the strongest member of the pack. Red fox, the clever trickster with 9 lives, well, almost. Graceful, sly, and fast on its feet, the red fox is the ninja of the animal kingdom. But while it may look like a furry little magician disappearing into the bushes, life in the wild is no fairy tale. Lifespan in the wild. On average, a red fox survives about 2 to 5 years out in the big, wild world. And here's the not-so-happy truth. Many don't make it past their 3rd birthday. Why? Because being small, solo, and sneaky also means being snack-sized for some bigger, toothier neighbors. Still, if a fox is lucky, avoiding traps, fangs, feathers, and speeding cars, it might outwit nature and live a little longer. Lifespan in captivity zoos or animal sanctuaries. Give a red fox a cozy home, steady meals, medical checkups, and 0 predators, and this little genius can thrive for 10 to 14 years, even longer in some cases. No need to outsmart wolves or dodge traffic when you've got a private den and room service. What can cut a fox's life short? Despite their wits, foxes live a dangerous life. Here are the top reasons why their lives are often short and fast-paced. Bigger predators, wolves, coyotes, and birds of prey like eagles are always on the lookout for an easy meal. Traffic accidents, foxes are curious and fast, but highways are unforgiving. Diseases and parasites, rabies, mange, and parasites can weaken or even kill a fox if left untreated. In the wild, gray wolves generally outlive red foxes, and it's not just luck. Their larger size, fewer natural predators, and pack lifestyle give them a serious edge in the survival game. Imagine rolling with your crew, watching each other's backs, and being too big to mess with. That's the wolf advantage right there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss our wild adventures. Got a favorite animal matchup or a crazy nature question? Drop it in the comments below. I love hearing your thoughts and ideas. Let's keep exploring the amazing world of wildlife together.